Good morning, everyone. Myself Shruti from the Group 5. Today I'm going to present on the topic how to strengthen the network security of Melbourne Central High School through the development and implementation of comprehensive security strategy. So, this strategy includes creating and applying a risk management plan and an incident response plan and password security policy. By conducting detailed analysis and auditing of the existing network, controls the project identifies necessary security measures to ensure compliance with established policies. The main goal is to secure schools' IT infrastructure and protect sensitive data to maintain operational integrity and provide safe digital environment for students and staff. And even by following all those steps, we have to do a regular reviews and update. Um, Update has to be performed to ensure the network remains error-free and it acts against the threats. It's not like just implementing and not checking it or updating it in particular time, right? So we have to update. We have to check whether it's running correctly. All the security is maintained. Okay, there is an instance of Joe who was introduced by a person and fake person, and he is supposed to say he said that he is an IT person or IT support agent, and the scammer he is a scammer. The scammer said Joe that he needs to access the event viewer to show the fabricated tech support, and he might have requested to open the software that gives scammer the control over his computer. These are all other red flags. For instance, uh, but for instance, the tech support representative would not um, ask the user to perform some actions without any prior interaction or initiated by the user. So this has to be in our mind. So this can, if this is in our mind, lots of scams can be avoided. Issues and to combat tech support scams, Melbourne Central High School has implemented strict security policy like prohibiting phone-based IT support from administrative staff. All IT related inquiries must be directed to the IT team. Um, okay, so whatever the email, whatever they are facing some issues, they has to go through the IT team. It's not like there should not be the staff or students who might be, they should not run or they should not go into it. They should contact an IT support person. This policy applies to all administrative staffs and covers all the incoming IT related phones. The standard set forth zero tolerance approach, requiring staff immediately escalate to IT calls to the IT team. Guidance dictate that admin staff must politely decline to engage with callers on IT issues, transferring calls directly through email if they are not. This procedure ensures that only authorized IT person can handle all the related issues, so they can get rid of the scam and IT related issues or security breach. Okay, non-compliance with the policy can result in disciplinary action, including the loss of IT resource access and importance of adherence of school security. If it's not gone through IT support, it's a breach, right? It can affect schools' important information. The scammers can get information of the student or the staff or whatever. The important information can be scammed by the scammers.
Hello everyone. Now I'm going to tell about the seek feedback and security policy. Here comes the first point. Positive aspect of the policy. Clear guidelines for handling IT related calls come up, promoting a centralized approach to IT support. Areas of the policy that needs to be that needs to be improved. There is ambiguity regarding the what qualifies as an IT related call. Providing examples of potential IT issues could enhance understanding. The task 2 is respond to feedback. Updated security policy overview. Phone based IT supports is prohibited. All inquiries must be directed to the IT team. Scope. applicable to all admin staff at Melbourne Central High School, covers all incoming phone calls related to IT issues. Standards: zero tolerance for engaging in IT support calls, prompt escalation of all IT related calls to the IT team. Guidelines: admin staff must politely decline to engage with callers regarding IT issues. Calls should be promptly escalated to the IT team or a message taken and forwarded via email if the IT team is unavailable. Procedures: admin staff receiving IT related calls politely inform the caller that IT support is handled centrally. If the team is available, transfer the call directly to them. Email the message to the IT team to follow up. These are the issues which raises when the main issue is unauthorized handling of IT related sorry IT related calls poses a significant security risk. Non-compliance: failure to comply may result in disciplinary action, including loss of access to IT resources. And the section 2 is reviewing the network. Melbourne Central High School depends on its administrative computers for the seamless execution of school operations, such as managing student records and internal communications. List of assets and their importance. Server, high importance. Vital for IT operations: hosting student records, managing the website, acting as domain controller, and storing staff files. Cool on desktop computers. These 7 computers are essential for the administrative staff, providing primary access to the server and network resources via roaming profile accounts. Enterprise grade switches, 4 switches ensuring the effective internal connectivity and communication devices. Enterprise grade router. Mm, Crucial phrase on network security, protecting against the external threats and the communication channels. Part 1: creating a risk management plan. Identification of critical data. Student information database contains sensitive student data, including their personal details and academic records. Its compromise could lead to significant privacy breaches and operational disruptions. Staff files include HR information, schedules, internal communications, and the administrative data. Protecting their integrity and confidentiality is essential for the school administrative functions. Responsibilities during an attack. IT staff detect, contain, and mitigate security breaches, conduct initial assessments, isolated affected systems, and work to restore normal operations swiftly. Principal: communicate with stakeholders such as staff, students, and parents to provide updates and instructions, oversee the response effort, ensuring compliance with the security policies. And next, uh, the last point is admin staff. Report suspicious activities to IT staff.
Hello everyone. Today we are discussing about create risk management plan. During risk management plan, we have regular trainings, access controls, and quarterly reviews. In regular trainings conducted by annual security training for all staff to recognize phishing, social engineering, and other threats as well. In access control, we can state access control with multi-factor authentication. This multi-factor authentication, there is an app we can use in mobile as well. We can control through mobile as well. Its multi-factor authentication gives us the location where user is login, which from which location it will show. It will give this some keys to enter it for security purpose, and regular password updates and role basis access limitation. This reduce the risk of unauthorized access and data breaches. Quarterly reviews, it is very important to review by quarterly because of security threats, and we can run by with new trends and new infrastructure changes as well. This involves policies will be very strict and ensuring compliance with security best practice. In this slide, we can see the creating a incident response plan. In this, we can checklist for networking devices, that is IP address, DHCP is enabled or not, HTTP and HTTP services are active or not, and FTP service is active or not, and check the appropriate ports for HTTP, HTTPS and FTP, and password must be strong, unique password and set for administration access purpose only. In this slide, we are seeing the router, IP, and port settings. In we can check the confirm IP address, DHCP address, and ACL address. ACL means access control, and we can give it for marketing. We can give to the access control to respective positions and respective persons. And again in Go1 we can confirm the IP address, and DHCP refer to some address, and ACL admin is applied, and can ensure port is shut down or not, and password should be strong password, unique password and privileged access only, and switches verify all unused ports and need to be shut down, and ensure all ports connecting to end devices port security enabled or not, and confirm the ports connecting to end devices is in access mode or not, and again password need to be strong, unique password, and it's need to be privileged access for like related to company and related to position. In this slide, we are discussing about review timeline, immediate post-incident review. In post-incident review, hold a debriefing with the IT team and key stakeholders with 24 to 48 hours after resolving the incident. Document findings, action taken, and lens learned. Monthly reviews conduct meetings to evaluate the effectiveness of the incident response plan. Update the incident response checklist and communication protocols based on the recent and emerging threats. Quarterly comprehensive review. Perform throughout review of all security policies and networking configurations and incident response protocols quarterly. Incorporate feedback from monthly reviews of any new cybersecurity for the best practices. This incident response plan per Melbourne Central High School provide a structured and comprehensive approach to handling the security breaches. Thank you. Next slide will continue, my friend.
Hi, this is Prithvi Reddy Bandaru. Today I'm going to talk about network verification, evaluation of existing network, compliance with risk management plan, server, IP address, services, ports and passwords, router, IP or port settings and passwords, switches, ports, trunk access modes and passwords. Analysis of existing security. Device, MCHSR router, existing security controls, IP or port settings, DHCP referrals, ACL for marketing or admin, console password Cisco or privileged exe password class, MCHSS W1, unused port shutdown, port security, trunk mode for switch connections, access mode for end device passwords. MCHSSW2 and MCHSSW3 and MCHSSW4 are also the same. Implement missing network controls as per security document. Device added network controls. MCHS router disabled unnecessary services, enabled logging, applied strong passwords, updated ACLs for proper configuration. MCHSSW1 to MCHSSW4 as reject shutdown for unused ports, ensured port security, enabled security logging, verified trunk ports. This figure shows putting Smart Office into Cisco Packet Tracer configuration. These two figures are one is cluster and second is a head office server. This figure shows setting up corporate server. As the figure shows, adding Wi-Fi router and other equipment to the branch office.